Welcome, fellow StarCraftians, to another Nuubcast. This is Reverend Girk bringing you a 2v2 battle on high orbit. See, I'm spawning here. Bottom right is the red Protoss. My partner Zon spawning here. And bottom left is the blue Terran. We are up against Zoran, the spawn random as the purple Protoss, and his partner Ziltoid in the top right as the teal Protoss. We are, well, we're playing StarCraft. That's what we're doing. And we're noobs, hence the name Nuubcast. A little bit about what we're doing. You know, we're trying to get better at this game. All of us here at Nuubcast, we love StarCraft. We're trying to get better at it, have some fun, cast some games, and get better at this game. Try and learn. So we're not just going to be posting games where we win. We're going to be posting, hopefully, some good wins, some epic losses, and hopefully we're trying to learn something in each of our games, see where we went wrong, see what we did good, and talk about it, and maybe even dialogue about it in the comments. If you feel inclined to leave them, please do. Certainly, if this appeals, feel free to jump on board and subscribe. You'll be hearing from our other casters in the coming days. We're going to be doing some things that are different. There's going to be some drama and some just interesting things happening as far as our casting goes. It's not all going to be the same old humdrum casting. There will be some of that. We're not just going to do our own games. There will be some pro games being cast here, but you know, we're noobs, so it's going to be different than what you get from HD and Husky, because they're better than us. They're both diamond players. HD knows the game extremely well. Obviously, no one knows the game, in my opinion, better than Day 9, so we're not going to touch his stuff. I mean, he's a very good teacher. If you watch his cast, you can learn a lot about the game, about the meta game. Cybercore going down for Ziltoid. Everybody's getting decently saturated. I'm going to be talking intermittently about Nuubcast and this game, because it's a little bit of a long game. Our plan, Zon and I, our plan is to straight rush. We're zealot rushing, got double gate rush going, just making zealots, pylons, and probes. That's all I'm making right now. And Zon's making marines, getting his orbital commands so we can scout a little bit. We thought that they also were rushing. You can see I just stated. We just looked at them. I saw 2 gates. I saw that each of them had 2 gates. I thought they were rushing. In fact, I was wrong. They've got their cyber cores down. They will be getting forges for upgrades. They will be getting, well, why don't I put up the production tab so you can see what they're getting. You can see what we're all getting. But like I said, we're all here to learn and have fun here at Nuubcasts, and all of our Nuubcasters are going to be working towards that end. So we hope that you enjoy what we're doing. Hope that we're able to help you, or at least entertain you, if nothing else, as we post our battles for the world to see, our victories and our failures. I like some saturation, but am I making probes? No. Always be making probes. Always, always, always. We're both massing up here. No upgrades. Oh, there's the warp gate. There's his warp gate. What do we got here? Oh, nothing. Get my 3rd gate. Very soon, I think Zon is going to scan them. Not yet, though. Pylon over here by the destructible rocks. Always a good idea to make sure you know if someone's trying to come in your back door. Zoran, chrono boosting probes, always a good idea. Getting a nice little force here. 8 zealots, couple stalkers. A little probe over here doing absolutely nothing. And it won't be doing anything for a long time. Zon sending out some marines to hold these Elnaga towers, always a good idea. Might consider getting this one, though a likely candidate to get killed early on. Zon moving out at 34 food for an expansion. There's a point at which we realize that they are not rushing. And so we kind of unspokenly abandon our strategy. You see me getting my cyber core. I've got a nice group of zealots. He's got a nice group of marines. We could be rushing right now, but instead decide to get gas, decide to apparently decide to stop making probes. Come on, man, make some probes. Sees on, scanned them. He sees that they've massed, they've expanded. He's got Ziltoid's got his expansion going out here. And let's see, what are we doing here? Resources. Well, we're all spending. Let's see, income. We are all about the same, except for I'm low because I stopped making probes, and purple's ahead because it's got his. Oh no, because he's got a ton of probes. Look at that. That's a lot of probes. Where? Show me units. 22 probes, 30 probes purple has. I'm in long lines then with teal, and purple's just really macroing well. And look, he's got a big force. And I have side blocked myself. Hooray! I love doing that. It's about my favorite thing in the world. We're starting to move out. We already know that they're protected up front, so we're not going to think about just charging up their front door. That would be suicide. Look at this little narrow path that they have to get into their base. So it's a pretty smart build for them. Still pumping out zealots, pumping out marines, and oh, first tank has arrived. So that means Han's got his factory up. He's got siege tech about to finish, and trying to stay on top of the food. Now purple is going to move out this probe and expand at the natural points over here on the left side. Those are the natural positions to expand, and that's exactly what happens. We're both going to take advantage of those spots. Look at this group. This is a big army, nice army of stalkers. Now they're going to move out here to protect their expansions as we're moving in to the back door. Always fun, always fun. So you can see we are, let's see, let's check the army tab. We're behind. We're behind gas. We're way behind. We've got this one tank basically is our gas army. But actually doing okay. I've got more zealots. I've got a bigger food army than the other guys. And we're going to come in and start tearing down this wall. They haven't moved out. They're just protecting themselves, playing defense. They've got a group of zealots here. And wisely, Zahn says, let them come to us, because I like to jump out in battles and lose. It happens. But they see us coming, so you see this big mass of guys starting to pour in. But watch what happens. They come and attack. They come get us. Zealots are able to move up and begin to tank. But look, it's so hard for him to move through this area. Zealots are in ahead, but this blink is so good. This blink in this early game, this early attack is so good. But look at these Marines just plowing through these stalkers. It's so Marines in mass early game are just so strong, so powerful, do so much damage. But again, that blink, you know, splitting up the army, getting a surround on the armies, so good. But look at this concave. There's too many buildings. They can't really get a good arc. Reminding Zahn to focus fire on particular units. But we're in their base. They've got 9 gates over here. So obviously we can't sustain it. We're too far away. We're bringing in more guys. But I count that as a pretty big win. Let's look at the units lost tab. Both of them. Look at this. We've lost 2,400, under 2,000. They've both lost twice what we've lost. It was a huge win for us because we had positioning, we had just a better setup, and just ended up coming out on top. It was a very good battle for us. Here, Ziltoid's getting his blink finished. We're all getting our +1 attack upgrade, and actually Ziltoid's getting a level 2 upgrade, which is pretty good. Zahn, see, when you make an attack like that and you have such a nice pickup, you can do things like take a third base. Because they're worried about rebuilding their army, because they're concerned that we're going to be coming to get them again, which is a wise concern. Look at all these gateways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gates on 2 bases. That's good. He could probably even add a robo facility if he wanted to, but he looks like he's a little bit short on gas. He could use these geysers. Now he's got his base up and running. He should have those geysers going. I am actually gas heavy here. I should be making more gateways, and here they are, 3 more gateways. Probably could have added 1 or 2 more gateways, or a pair of robo facilities to make some immortals. I've got my zealot legs have completed. I didn't even notice myself putting them down. But we've got another force coming down here, this time with siege tanks. Always a help and a benefit to battles. We got 2 planetary fortresses. Zahn, slow to saturate this expansion, but he's spending his money well. I say as he rounds, as he loads up 1,000 minerals. All right, we're going to move in a little bit here. Again, I'm going to send guys in. My zealots, come on guys, come on, get in there. Start hanging, start getting in the game. And they're just waiting. They're actually playing this really well, waiting for us to come in, getting more guys. The longer, waiting for these immortals to come out. Great move. Immortals are going to be huge in this battle against the tanks. But here come the zealots, and the legs are charged. We're waiting for them to come. They're not coming. But look, they wait for the tanks to unsiege, and then they start to move in, but it's not soon enough, and the blink comes in. Blink is fantastic here. So good. But they've definitely got more of a force than us this time, and they're using the blink to their advantage. And this is a position where they actually are going to take it. So they win that battle. It's a good... Fazan, tell me to run. I've got zealots here waiting. It's a good time to pause and to say stay tuned for the part 2 of this battle between the Nuubcasters and the other guys on high orbit. I'll be back in just a moment.